Hi there, let's talk about when the mouse is moved in different windows, how it affects the cursor. So as you can see, when you move the mouse, correspondingly the arrow moves. This is called a mouse arrow. Basically, three things can happen. First of all, the background can change. In this case, we see a change in the background, but also the mouse arrow changes as well. So we can have three things: the background can change, the mouse arrow can change, or a combination of both. Let's see what will happen in Microsoft Word when we move the mouse arrow over the icons. So the arrow is the same right now, but over the icons, it changes the background. The arrow does not change, but the background changes, unlike WhatsApp, where both the arrow and background changes. We are in browser, Chrome browser, so you can see the arrow changes from being pointed to a finger pointing on hand. So a hand is there indicating that this is a sensitive area, or we say a select sensitive area, where you can actually make a selection. So what are the changes? The background changes as well as the mouse arrow. Let's talk about opening a file. Now, in different windows, there are about 5 ways to open a file. Sometimes you can open a file with a single left click. For example, Format Factory, I can open with a single left click. But if you go to File Explorer, to open a document, it might require 2 clicks. So, one click is to select, and the second click will cause the option to change the name of the file. Now, to actually open a file, we must do a double click. In other words, double left click. Very quickly, we press the left button 2 times and the file will open. So for File Explorer, we have to do double click, and for the task pane, which is at the bottom, or Start, we can do a single click and open the file. Alright, let's talk about the option click or the right click. For different programs, you'll get different appropriate options. Or for different icons as well, you will get different options. Let's check out the File Explorer window. These are the options you can get. You can preview a file, you can set it according to the file that you have. In this case, it's a picture, so you can put it as a background. So depending on what you select, that is going to indicate what's going to be for the right click. So I click out, and because I click out, I'm actually dealing with the window and not the icon. So I have different options here. I can view in different ways, I can sort in different ways, I can also group in different ways. So these are the options for the File Explorer window and not the icon like what we had earlier. Alright, very importantly, this is Microsoft Word. So first of all, depending on what we select, so we're going to get the options with the right click. So I'm going to right click here, and these are the options. I can change the font because I'm dealing with text. I can change the font, I can paste, I can cut, copy, all of these things because of what I would have selected. But if I click out now, I have a different options altogether. I can edit header here, or generally in the working area, I can do all of these. So as mentioned earlier, we do not double click except generally in File Explorer. For example, if I want to change the font, right here, I single click on Font, and we get different options that I can choose. Single left click does this and not double. Okay, let's continue with our right click. We have Adobe and we have some options here. This is an examination test, and these are the options I can get what to do on the document. I can add a sticky note, I can insert a cursor wherever I want, like this. So you can see how the regular arrow changes to a vertical bar. So because it is a different sensitive area or select sensitive area. Alright, here we have our famous VLC. What are the options? Of course, the options will relate to the program. And I press the right click and these are the options. I can play their view, their tools. So according to the different programs, you will get different options. Right click. Alright, let's use our option click to play something on VLC. So I go to the VLC icon in the taskbar. I right click and then I have some options what I want to play. And then, of course, I will left select click one time. And there, we're gonna have a video coming up. So, this is a short video on how moving the mouse will affect the cursor at different windows. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and appreciate that cursor will change according to the environment it is in. Sometimes the background might change of the select sensitive area, sometimes the cursor will change, or sometimes both the background and the cursor will change for the select sensitive area.